My name's Misaki, and I work as the sales director at a certain company. I've always been dedicated to my career, but even for someone like me, there are a few small joys in life. Well, now that the beer's here, cheers, Daiki. You worked hard today.
Yeah, cheers, Misaki. Phew. Ah, that first sip hits the spot.
Totally. It really soaks into your tired body.
Yeah, straight down to the bones and organs, you know?
Well, this time of year must be extra crazy for you in HR. Makes sense you'd feel that way.
You're telling me, why does the whole corporate world have to run on a fiscal year? It's brutal. If it weren't for all the new grads and onboarding stuff, things would be so much easier.
Really? Constantly recruiting and running info sessions sounds like way more work to me.
Nah, it's all about the volume. Trust me. Each task isn't bad, but when you pile them up, it's chaos.
Yeah, I get that. Sometimes everything just happens at once and you're like, why now of all times?
Exactly. If that kind of thing hit during this season, my whole department would probably start screaming.
That bad, huh? I kinda want to hear it, just a little.
Oh yeah? Then come by sometime. You'll see my team trying to communicate by hissing at each other.
Wait, what? You mean like, cats?
Yeah, it started as a joke, a way to vent frustration, but now it's practically an official office language. Now that I'm saying it out loud, that might actually be a serious problem.
At the very least, it's definitely not something you want the president to see.
Yeah, no kidding. Guess I should plan a little stress relief event for everyone soon.
Just like that, I'd often grab drinks after work with Daiki, one of my fellow department heads. It was our little way of recharging after long days on the job. Then one day, he told me about a new hire who was set to join my sales team.
Hey, Misaki, check this out. It's the profile of that new kid joining sales soon. Oh, and by the way, this is technically confidential.
Technically? Daiki, everything you deal with in HR is confidential. Graduated from KS University, huh? That's impressive. We don't get many recruits from top-tier schools like that.
Right? This is actually the first time we've ever hired someone from that tough to get into school. He's kind of the talk of the HR department right now, the next big thing. Anyway, I'm counting on you to train our promising rookie, Reki.
Got it. Who knows, maybe he'll exceed all our expectations. Looks like I'll need to bring my game for the onboarding this time. I was surprised to see such an impressive academic background. It's not something we often see at our company. Since HR seemed to have high hopes for him too, I reminded myself to take his training seriously and do things right. Then, on the day of the company's induction ceremony, I came back from a short break and found, all right, since I don't have to attend the ceremony, I'd better use the time to catch up on some work. Wait, what? Who's that at my desk?
For a big company, their PC security's pretty lax. Let's see. So this is the internal system, huh? Not bad, pretty intuitive.
Hey, hold on. You're one of the new hires, right? What do you think you're doing using someone else's computer? You're supposed to be at the ceremony right now.
That thing's a total waste of time. Someone like me, an elite, doesn't need that nonsense.
Excuse me. That's not the point here.
Ah, there you are, Reki. I've been looking all over for you.
Oh hey, President. What's got you so worked up?
What's got me worked up? I've been looking for you. You need to attend the ceremony properly. You're part of this company now.
Man, even the President's saying the same boring stuff. Fine, I'll go back, all right?
Seeing how casually and arrogantly he spoke even to President Manabu, I couldn't help but feel uneasy about what lay ahead. After the ceremony ended, the new recruits finally began arriving at their assigned departments.
Oh hey, it's you from earlier. So you're the one in charge of me, huh? Nice to meet you.
Right. Likewise. There's a lot I could say right now, but since we're short on time, let's start with an overview of your work.
Work, huh? Yeah, you can skip that. I already know it all. No need to waste time.
Excuse me? There's no way you already know everything.
Someone like me just needs to mess around on a computer for a minute and I've got it all figured out. Watch like this and here, and that means this, right? See? Got it. I already understand the company's systems and the job itself. All of it.
Apparently, Reki had gone through the training manual I'd written myself. He was proudly parroting the exact steps from it, acting as if he'd figured everything out on his own. As I stood there dumbfounded by his arrogance, and by how casually he'd tampered with the company system, he suddenly turned to me and said,
Hey, so, what's your highest level of education?
Huh? Oh, I started working here right after high school.
Ah, you're kidding. You didn't even go to college? Then that settles it. I'm not taking orders from you.
What? Reki, what are you talking about?
I should be asking you that. Why should I listen to someone less educated than me?
Education. Listen, this job is about teamwork. That kind of attitude won't get you anywhere.
Ha! Teamwork? Don't make me laugh. That's just what incompetent people say to dump their work on the ones who can actually do it.
Maybe that's how things were wherever you came from, but that's not how we operate here.
Say whatever you want. I don't mind working hard, but I'm not letting a bunch of second-rate people drag me down. If you're so set on this teamwork thing, fine, let the others handle the grunt work.
You can say whatever you want about me, but don't you dare insult my team.
Oh? Is that supposed to be an order from my superior? Give me a break? Someone who didn't even go to college trying to boss me around? Forget it. I'll handle this whole department myself. Just stay out of my way.
Reki was openly looking down on me. His attitude alone was bad enough, but when he insulted my team I couldn't help but snap. So being good at studying, is that impressive to you?
Huh? Of course it is. Look around. The people at the top in this country are the ones who study hard. Therefore, studying is everything. The ones who can study are the ones who deserve to be in charge.
Is that so? Then how about we settle this with a test, you and me?
What? You want to compete with me on studying?
Yes. Let's use past entrance exam questions from your alma mater, KS University. Higher score wins.
Ah, are you serious? Come on, that's not even a contest. What are you thinking?
I'm just angry because you spoke ill of my team. If you win, I'll resign. But if I win, you and everyone else, will promise to treat each other with respect and actually work together as colleagues.
No way. You're crazy. You'd put your own job on the line for that? Fine. Sounds entertaining. I'll take that bet.
Hey, what on earth is going on here?
I've been told the sales department is making quite a commotion.
Daiki, President, I'm sorry to have caused a fuss. I've just decided to have an academic showdown with Reki.
Misaki wants to risk her job to make me fall in line, apparently.
All right, I think I get the situation now.
Very well. Then we'll volunteer as the judges for this contest.
Thank you. Then let's begin the match right away.
Yeah, I'll show you what I've got.
And so, under the curious gazes of all the employees who had gathered to watch the commotion, Reki and I began our showdown. It ended up turning into a best-of-3 match.
No way this can't be real. How the hell did I not win once?
Phew. I think that's enough, don't you? 3 rounds, and I won them all. No complaints, right?
Misaki, that's incredible. To completely overwhelm someone who just graduated. Wow.
Indeed. I never doubted you, but I didn't expect this level of difference.
This is impossible. No, there's no way. You must have cheated somehow. There's no other explanation. Someone like me losing 3 times in a row? Not happening.
Cheated? If I did, wouldn't you, sitting right next to me, have noticed?
Cheating means doing it so well no one notices, obviously. Then maybe the judges did something. Yeah, that's it. You all rigged it. Either way, this whole match is a fraud. I'm calling it void.
Reki, none of us, including Misaki, did anything dishonest. What you just saw is the plain truth, the difference in your abilities.
What? That's insane. She didn't even go to college. How could someone like that beat a KS University graduate like me?
Misaki, you never told him about that?
No. I figured he wouldn't believe me even if I did.
What the hell are you talking about? You mean there's actually a reason for this nonsense?
It's true she never attended college, but Misaki was accepted into KS University. In fact, she was also accepted into the even more selective Uneducated University.
What? Wait a second. Uneducated? You're serious? So what? You're saying KS was just her safety school?
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, I took the exam as a backup, since I knew I'd pass for sure.
That's literally the definition of a safety school. Wait, are you serious right now? Then why didn't you go? Getting into Uneducated means you could have done anything with your life.
Seeing how shocked Reki was to learn I'd actually been accepted into a top university, I said, Reki, I'll say this as a lesson for you. Before you question someone, try using your imagination a little. In this case, Maybe you could have thought something must have happened that kept her from going to college.
Yeah, I get it already. But come on, it was the top university in Japan. Anyone would move heaven and earth to go.
That's easy to say when you're fortunate enough to have the means. Just a few days before I was supposed to start at Uneducated University, my parents were in an accident. They never came home.
What? That's rough. But still, if you'd thought about your future.
Reki, that's enough. She told you to use your imagination, didn't she? If you think about it for even a second, you'll understand why she didn't go.
Wait, don't tell me it was money, wasn't it?
That's right. My family wasn't well off. I was planning to take out loans for tuition. But after losing my parents, there was no one left to rely on. Working to pay rent and tuition while studying full-time, it just wasn't realistic.
But there's financial aid. No, wait, you'd still have living expenses.
Exactly. And I didn't believe I could balance part-time work with the demands of Japan's top university. So, before that acceptance became just a faded memory, I decided to start working instead. The worst thing I could imagine was dropping out halfway and ending up with no degree and no job.
Yeah, in that case, getting a job makes sense. But still, after getting in.
Of course I regretted it. I was devastated, losing my parents, my plans, everything. My life was chaos back then. That's why, when President Manabu took me in, I threw myself into work with everything I had.
Indeed. Thanks to her efforts, our sales tripled, and the company grew tremendously. Honestly, I can't thank her enough for her dedication.
You're too kind, sir. At the time, it was hard to find any company willing to hire me. You were the only one who gave me a chance. I just wanted to repay that kindness however I could.
Well, you've more than repaid it 100 times over.
Yeah, Misaki was something else back then, almost frighteningly driven. To be honest, I was more worried than impressed half the time.
That's why you started dragging me out for drinks, right?
Yeah. Though at first, you were so guarded you wouldn't even talk to me.
Watching from the sidelines was quite entertaining, though.
Mr. President, you could have helped, you know. You were the boss.
If I had invited her, she'd have come no matter what, even if she didn't really want to. I knew she needed time to think for herself, so I supported her quietly from the background.
As the rest of us reminisced about the past, Reki, who now fully understood everything, finally spoke up.
That's awful. That's just not fair. After all that effort, to be denied a chance at college, that's way too cruel.
There wasn't anything I could do. It was just the way things were.
You can't just say that. You can't just brush it off like it's nothing.
Sometimes, that's all you can do. Believe me, I had a lot of thoughts back then. But in the end, I'm grateful for how things turned out. I'm proud to be working here. I was lucky to meet good people and build a career I can stand behind.
But still, you're smart enough to get into one of the toughest universities in Japan, and yet, your education record doesn't show that.
Reki, your academic background doesn't define who you are, and it's not something to measure a person's worth by. When you're still in school, that small world can feel like the whole universe. But your education is just proof of the effort you made up to that point. Nothing more, nothing less.
Proof of effort? Then shouldn't you still aim for the best school possible?
Sure, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's something to take pride in for yourself, not something to flaunt to others. What matters is that you set a goal and achieved it. That's the real value.
Then, does that mean going to a top school isn't even necessary?
No, I wouldn't say that either. Education still has value, and it is recognized. You've already proven you can overcome high hurdles that most people can't. That's why I'm expecting great things from you here, Reki. Use that same determination to grow with us. After hearing my words, Reki lowered his head, deep in thought. Then, after a moment, he looked up and said,
Misaki, ma'am, I'm so sorry for the way I acted earlier. I was arrogant. I thought being good at studying meant I could do anything. But now I realize work and people aren't that simple. Thank you. Truly. And I'm really, really sorry.
Well, that's a pretty dramatic change in attitude.
Heh, That's also a sign of wisdom.
Reki, I'll be honest, your behavior rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. But if you prove yourself through your actions from now on, they'll come to understand you. So, let's move forward together, all right?
Yeah. This is the time in your career when it's okay to make mistakes. Just learn from them.
Indeed. I look forward to seeing what you and Misaki will accomplish together.
Everyone, thank you. I swear, I'll give it my all from here on out. I might still mess up sometimes, but please keep guiding me.
Of course. I'm counting on you, Reki. From that day forward, Reki never showed a hint of his former arrogance again. In fact, he completely transformed into a polite, earnest young man, kind and respectful to everyone around him. He eagerly learned not just from me, but also from his senior colleagues and even members of other departments. And his skills grew at an astonishing pace. Yet, despite his rapid progress, Reki never became conceited. He worked hard alongside his peers, helping when others struggled, and accepting help when he needed it. And over time, his dedication blossomed into real achievement. Then, one day, you did it, Reki. Those sales numbers are phenomenal.
Thank you so much. I couldn't have done it without everyone's support.
Hey now, this is one of those times you're allowed to brag a little, you know?
Indeed. You've just set a new company record, after all.
Wait, seriously? Even higher than Misaki's record?
Yes, I used to hold the top spot myself, but looks like it's finally time to pass the torch to the next generation.
Huh, that sounded like something an old-timer would say.
Excuse me. You're the same age as me, Daiki.
In any case, congratulations, Reki. You've truly done well.
Thank you, sir. I really mean it. Thank you.
All right then, there's only one thing left to do. Time to celebrate. Right, Misaki?
Hey, Daiki, these days, you can't just casually invite people out for drinks like that.
No, please. I'd love that. It would mean a lot to celebrate this moment with both of you.
Oh? Then perhaps I should stay out of the way?
No way, President. You're coming too. All right, everyone, tonight we drink till we drop.
Since then, Reki has continued to show remarkable skill and dedication, consistently maintaining the top spot in our company's sales rankings. It's a little embarrassing to admit, but people have even started whispering that he's the second coming of Misaki. And now, he's done it. He's achieved the highest sales record in the company's history. Thinking back to when I first met him, that brash, unmanageable new hire. Seeing how far he's come fills me with genuine pride, almost as if his success were my own. As I watch everyone smiling and celebrating together, I can't help but feel truly grateful for the people and the workplace that surround me. And so, with hearts full of determination and warmth, we continue moving forward, giving our very best, side by side.
If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.